listening to the Stupidity In Your Ear podcast. Here comes the stupid.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to American Idol. Today we have our first contestant, Calvin Pomeroy. What have you got for us today?
Hi, well, let me just first say thanks so much for the opportunity, Simon, the other hosts. I just spent the last 2 years singing at random shows, trying to get jobs at bars, open mics, and I think it's just been a culmination of work, and I'm just excited to give you guys what I have for my talent today.
Oh, great.
All right, well, here I go. They say that life hits hard when you're older. The phone starts.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
What's up?
Yeah, that was so. Do you have any?
Want me to do something else, like another song?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, actually, I have something else prepared. So.
Do you?
Yeah, Can I just get a second to tune up?
Yeah. No, take your time. Yeah.
Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps, turn around, give me that big booty a slap. Please, she hit the floor, she hit the floor.
Stop!
Next thing you know.
I had never in my life heard such an incredible voice. You just won American Idol.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Welcome back to Stupidity In Your Ear. Thank you guys so much. That was our way of celebrating the fact that Sam is back in the greatest country in North America that starts with the United States of America.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much. Sam, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I figure, what's a better way to celebrate coming home than a crappy skit that you haven't rehearsed yet, so.
You say crappy, but I thought of that, so that's kind of mean. But anyway. Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be released on Christmas Eve. So, Merry Christmas, everybody.
A little early present for everybody.
But happy holidays to our other listeners if you don't celebrate Christmas. But, and yeah, if you're on YouTube, what's up? Or on the podcast app, or wherever you are. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Shalom.
All of it. Thank you guys. Sam.
Yeah, appreciate it. Happy, I don't know what the main, if they're even celebrate Christmas in India. I'm sure they do. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Indian holiday. Yeah, commercially.
Yeah, for our Indian listeners.
For our thousands of Indian listeners.
You know how Blake Christopherson's a big fan? He's in India right now.
Right.
Yeah. Did we talk about this?
Yeah, we did
I forgot
last episode. Yeah.
Wow, I should probably.
Thanks,
Let's restart this episode. Anyway, Sam, what's the best thing about being back in America?
Oh, man. Okay. I guess first I gotta say that everybody has my family, my bed.
Lame.
Showers.
They didn't have showers then?
No. Well, they don't have. They have crappy showers. I won't lie.
That is weird. That was the same when I went to Albania. The showers were different.
They're very different.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I hate this so much.
How you would say pampered?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think I've just been stoked about the food that I've been eating. So.
What was the first place we went?
Chipotle?
Oh, yes. Right. Chipotle. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. We are big patrons of that.
Yeah, I just love non-GMO in my stuff. So.
Oh, yeah, they really treat their meat well. Anyway, let's move on. Today we're doing a little bit of something. I stole this from another podcast.
Well done, you.
But and she knows who she is.
So just like
she's
all of our jokes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Except for that weird skate we did at the beginning. So, shout out.
I'm sure someone's done that kind of stuff before.
No. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be going month by month and saying a highlight from every month.
How many months are there?
There are 12.
You sure?
And yes, we're counting December because I guess it's almost over.
All right.
Sam, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I in preparation for this was looking through my camera roll because I figured that's the best way to access memories that I don't remember.
Random access memories, I guess.
Yeah, I would say so.
Daft Punk at the best. Anyway, go on.
So I was looking through my pictures in January, and there was not a lot there, and there wasn't very much for the rest of the months either, because the past year has been abysmal. So I have no highlights whatsoever.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening in to this podcast. I guess we're gonna see you guys next week. Thanks so much.
Boom. Sorry, I was trying to do our intro music. So in January, no, I said my highlight for January was I found a vape shop called Darth Vapor, and that was the best.
I remember
out of
that.
the month
Actually,
of January.
is that's your highlight from
That's
January.
my highlight from January.
What's funny is that I couldn't think of a highlight really.
For January?
No,
Really? Yeah.
But there was some Capernaum kids came to a basketball game.
Oh, nice.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was fun.
But
January just sucks because it's a month after Christmas, and Christmas is
I
such
agree.
a high.
I think, and even what was weird is the 26th is like the weirdest day of the year because it's like how do you? Because like you kind of want to celebrate Christmas, but it's not Christmas anymore. So you can't really listen to Christmas music.
Yeah.
And you're tired of family, and you're like,
Yeah.
let me just go. And then like New Year's comes around, it's like that's fun, but that weird period from the 26th,
Yep.
like to like the 28th.
Yep.
29th.
Yeah. They're just kind of days that disappear.
I agree because I think you're just spending time playing with your new toys from Christmas. I get a lot of toys.
Yeah, no,
at 19 years old at Christmas.
Still building all my Legos and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
well,
so.
Legos are actually cool. Anyway, February.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
February, what did I have? Oh, I put down Homecoming, which will probably be one of yours as well. Homecoming at our school. So the first half of the year we were still in high school, so that'll a lot of our answers will be the same.
Yeah.
But Homecoming at our school is really, really fun. I am very glad to not be a part of it this year, because it is a very taxing, like
That
2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, well,
but-
yeah, even like a month leading up to it is just like horrible.
because all the students have to work to build so much of the homecoming decorations, and like it's really awesome. But you also do skits and all that, and
it's really fun when you're doing
really
it.
fun, yeah.
But like the build up,
It's also stressful.
Yeah, just not to flex on you guys, but being on Stuco made
Right.
it more difficult because like you want to actually because like
You
Stuco,
take a lot
like,
of responsibility for your
take
class
responsibility.
and for homecoming in general.
And
so.
like I had to like write. I mean, obviously with help, but like I was in charge of like the skits and stuff for this week, and that was hard.
You did a fantastic job.
Well, hey, thanks.
Yeah.
We shaved people's heads.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I just figured that'd be funny. It was.
We had a 3-minute time limit, and we decided to go 16 minutes long. So
that Friday, the Friday that seniors can do as long of a skit as we want, and I was like, you know what? Let's just get everybody involved. Let's do as long as we can.
it was so awesome.
And
honestly.
it was 16 minutes long.
Yeah,
and
it was called Trinity Night Live.
yeah, we turned like SNL skits and like skits from like several different places and like made them relatable.
Yeah.
But
that was
it's just so much fun because like being a character that was so funny. I mean, we're stealing jokes, right. But they're so fun. You and Hillard did tight pants.
Yeah, we did
2 years in a row. And the senior year, you guys actually bought like
we bought real white tight pants.
Oh my
that
gosh,
was so bad.
And seeing you guys come on, I think the first year was like the shock value was just like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
But then this year too, when you guys had the pants, like, so funny. Absolutely one of the funniest
we had
things.
wigs too, so
the
we looked
wigs
like
were
them in
funny.
turtleneck sweaters.
But I think the funniest part was, and this is kind of where we started getting creative. Like Hillard had this idea to this. If anyone's seen the 40-Year-Old Virgin, for some reason at the end of the movie they have this like dance scene where they dance to Age of Aquarius. Yeah. And so Hillard, after we did tight pants, we just had everyone clear the stage, and Hillard is just up there, still in that costume, and just starts singing that song just solo. And then like a few of us like run out, and we start like doing the weirdest dance to it, and then the whole class came in.
Oh, it was great. I'm also laughing now because I'm thinking like a majority of our audience is Trinity people, so they already know all
they
this.
know that. But I just want to make sure they know how funny it was and how genius it was.
Make sure you tell us we're funny.
Yeah.
Do it.
Tell us how great we are. But
what did you have for
that
March?
was mine. Oh, sorry.
February. You said
it
that
was like
yours.
the homecoming skits and stuff.
Yeah,
Sorry, my phone's not unlocking. March. Oh, this is kind of lame, but I didn't realize this was when it was. But we took our graduation party pictures in March,
Yes.
and that day was so funny.
I don't have any of those pictures. Do you have them?
I have like 2. I can
You
send you
gotta send
some.
them to me. We gotta ask Mr.
Yeah.
Wiley for
Well,
those.
even we should actually.
Yeah.
But that whole day was fun.
That
we
day
spent
was awesome.
long. I hate taking pictures,
Yeah,
but
me
that
too.
one was actually
That one
not
was
a bad
really
day
good.
because it was like all our friends and we were doing like stupid stuff because
Yeah.
we went downtown and we were just doing like the High School Musical jump and then we did like doing weird hugs and stuff. But then we went down to the Keeper of the Plains, all dressed in Star Wars cosplay, taking just the stupidest pictures. But it was so funny.
Man. And then somebody, I think Mrs. Wiley, edited in lightning.
Oh
Somebody
yeah,
shot
Caleb
somebody.
was
That
dressed
so
as
good.
Emperor Palpatine. She like edited in lightning. That was so funny.
was so
That was a
brilliant.
fun one though.
That
Then
was
we
a really good one. Yeah.
that was the day that we went to that ice cream shop after, and that guy Hiller dared me to. Have I told that story? I think I
I
did.
think you have, yeah.
I think
yeah,
I did. But where I was like, "Do not tell my trainer."
not tell
the
my
guy was
trainer.
like, "What?"
Yeah, I won't. This is my cheat day.
That's my cheat day. Yeah, that's mine. What was yours
For March, I had Nicaragua. One of our classes in high school, we went to Nicaragua and did some work with Young Life down there and like English partners and whatever. That was a really awesome trip. I wanted to tell a quick story from that. So we all slept in a big bunk room with bunk
Can I
beds.
pause you?
Yeah.
Hanging out with these guys, I have maybe heard this story over 20 times. And it's funny every time, but it is such a meaningful story to them. And yeah, because I wasn't in the class because I was going a different thing, but like you guys were there, and so that was spring. You guys went on spring break, and so we had the whole week off. I didn't hang out with anyone like all week. I just sat around and just like hope they're having fun.
Oh, enjoying that. Woo.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
Anyway, so up in my bunk beds, I was on the top bunk. I go to get up in my bed one night, and freaking scorpion in my bed. I'm trying to do size. Smaller than an iPhone, but decently
big.
like maybe half the size of the phone. Anyway, so like my first thought is, oh, I'm gonna kill this thing. So I go to kill it. Hillard's like, wait, no! And so he runs over with his phone to take a picture of it. The flash scares the scorpion, and so it runs over the edge of the bed. Can't see it anymore. I'm like, Hillard, I have to sleep in this bed. I don't know where this thing is. So we start rooting around for it. We proceed to look for 30 minutes. Cannot find the thing. I'm like, I'm not sleeping in this bed at all. And Caleb was sleeping on the bed under me. He's like, I'm not sleeping in this bed either.
I think that's funny that Caleb wouldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I would be terrified of a scorpion.
And so I was like, Hillard, this is your fault. I'm sleeping in your bed. So I kicked him out of his bed and slept in his bed. And Caleb got another bunk. And then our friend Ben, he had a bottom bunk and a top bunk, but the top bunk, he threw all of his crap on it. And Hillard didn't have a bed. So Ben was just like, yeah, I'm not going to move my stuff. So Hillard and Ben slept in this tiny little twin bed. And Hillard is 6'4", and Ben is like 6 foot.
Yeah,
like,
it was. It was like a twin bed, right?
Yeah,
it was
a twin
big.
bed.
Yeah,
Yes.
So,
Ridiculous.
that is so funny to me.
Didn't find the scorpion that night. The next morning, I go to put my jeans on, and the whole week they've been telling us, make sure you shake your shoes out, shake your clothes out. I'm like, shake my jeans out. Scorpion comes flying out.
Oh my gosh.
Smash it with a shoe. For some reason, I didn't clean it up, and I just went to breakfast. Ben gets up a couple minutes later, steps on the dead scorpion. Which I thought, that's justice.
Yeah, that's
is
justice. I think it's so funny that the thing is, Hillary complains about Ben not moving his stuff, but Hillary could have just moved his stuff.
I know. Well, no, okay. Ben's stuff was everywhere.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't there.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. Like,
It was.
I don't know why
it was a
Ben would
strange
prefer
situation.
to sleep with
I know,
Hillard
it
in a
just-
twin-sized bed versus moving his stuff for 2 minutes and then.
Ridiculous.
What can you do?
Ridiculous.
Anyway,
That was a good.
that sounds
was
lit
good.
though. Let's move to April.
April.
April was graduation party season, which
Oh, that's right.
I always hated and also liked at the same time.
Definitely.
I think because it's just like I hate going to them to
Yep.
talk to people,
Yep.
but I really love the food there because I mean you wouldn't have
Banger.
to have any meals a day except for you could eat like 6 different meals at different parties.
Yes.
I mean, and there was great food this year. I mean, and I went to more obviously
Top
because we
notch.
had, it was like our class was graduating.
Definitely.
I used to go to a lot, but like I still went to, I think I went to the most this year, and there was so much food that was so good.
Definitely.
But then we had ours as well, which was fun. It was
Ours was good.
also
Shout out to
terrible,
the moms.
but shout out to the moms.
Thank you.
What up, moms?
Yeah, they did a lot of hard work.
Yeah. Well, ours, I always complain because ours was already a 2.5 hour long party. Yeah. And with 6 people, people, so it was packed, and like we just knew a lot of people, so like it was just packed. That was a flex. We just knew a lot of people. No, but like we just had done. We all like did different stuff.
Right.
So,
We knew people
just
outside of school as well.
and like it's like we knew like just a variety of people, and so it was a 2.5 hour long party, and then people showed up 30 minutes before it even started.
Yeah.
And I was
yes,
like,
they did.
why? But then they didn't leave till like after an hour.
It was
It was like over an
4-hour
hour.
ordeal.
It was like an over an hour after we left, and then we had to tear down and stuff too.
Yep.
But it was fun. But
It was great.
It was fun. It was good to talk to people and get money.
Yes.
Which I spent within like a month. But no, but my table was right next to the food table, so people I wouldn't even know just like come and to be like, "Hey, who are you?" I'm like, I just want to not talk to
I
people.
don't want to talk to you.
But it was fun. Sorry, what was your April?
My April, I forgot about grad parties. That was fun. I also put down this basketball league that I played in with George and his brothers.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of fun. That was the first like any sport I had played since my ACL, so that was like really fun. And we balled pretty hard. So.
Good.
All right, what's after April? May.
Yeah, May.
May was
Do you really know
prom and
not
graduation.
what order months are?
What's after May? July.
No.
Really?
Okay. May, I put graduation, and then the lake trip we took, because like graduation was like fun, but like the lake trip was like it was just good to go to the lake.
But it was great. We had a big group of people go.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was
really fun. I also put prom. That was in May.
Oh yeah,
fun.
Prom was fun.
Yeah.
I think by the time that prom rolled around, I was so tired.
Most people were kind of ready.
And like I had gone to like so many dances. I went with Andover's dance a few times, and I think I went to another school one time. I don't remember, but like I just had been to so many. I was like, I'm pretty much done with dances at this point.
Exactly.
Actually, though, prom was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I think
I
prom
won a
was better.
rotating fan. That was great.
That's awesome. Good for you, man.
I was really proud of that. Returned it for $40. That was
Awesome. Did you actually?
Yeah.
I liked graduation though. Graduation was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I think the ceremony was like kind of boring, but it was also like, yeah, it's graduation.
I was just really glad I didn't have to do a speech at the graduation.
Oh yeah,
day.
yeah.
I dreaded doing that.
Yeah,
I did not want to
no.
do that. Oh man, June. I think I know what both of ours is in June.
Yeah, I have two because I just well the camping trip obviously far and away was which we've talked about, but
we have.
basically just road tripping to Colorado, then Utah, then Arizona, then
back to
Colorado, which was 10 out of 10 and recommend.
So great.
But then I also put Albania because I was in Albania. I started Albania and I ended up in July as well. But so I was there for 2 weeks. But Albania was amazing. 2 weeks in Eastern Europe, which is
and they had
great
some
place.
flame ice cream apparently.
Oh my gosh, I can't even. Have I talked about it on the podcast?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I'll talk about it again because it's phenomenal. So we got there and everyone was talking about this place, which I don't even know. I forget now what it's called, but basically it's like, well, their ice cream, like all their dairy stuff there is like phenomenally better than in America. I don't know why that is. But they're I think it's no. Well, a lot of it's locally farmed though. Yeah, because like it's like they've got like a few big cities, but then a lot of it's like villages, which is like cool. But anyway, they have this ice cream cone, and it was like chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and then Nutella on top, and you love Nutella. Like you literally would like, oh my gosh. Then like a wafer. I think it was vanilla and chocolate. But yeah, it was so good. Like some of the best ice cream I ever ate. But also just like a fun trip, yeah, it was vanilla and chocolate, and then like the waffle cone with like chocolate drizzle or whatever. But yeah, I mean, one of the best trips ever. But then yeah, I mean, meeting people from Europe was dope, and talking to people, and that's all we did was just talk. Just kidding. But yeah, anyway, June was camping your favorite as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Figured.
That was such a solid trip.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. We've talked about it.
We've talked about it a lot.
So flame.
Yep. Beautiful Grand Canyon for the first time.
Yeah, the Grand Canyon is crazy. I think there's no way to even describe it unless you go, and I can't even put it in words, but like, which I think is part of what makes it so. I believe many explorers use this term, dope. They think it's pretty dope.
I've heard dank, but I've not heard dope.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Oh, I think Lewis and Clark described it as dank.
Did they say fatty bet when they walked up?
Yeah,
to it?
I think so, because I keep saying that for some reason. It's very annoying.
It's a very intelligent phrase.
Yeah,
it tells people I am in college.
Yeah. Anyway, what is your July?
July, I put down. I went to the lake with Lauren and her family. That was a really fun trip. Just like did nothing for a week, so that was great.
Nice.
Yeah. I feel like I'm missing some things because if I didn't take pictures of it, then
I never take pictures. So, yeah. My July was.
And welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Break. You probably had to wait a long time.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't understand cameras at all. I'm borrowing my sister so we can record this for the YouTube. Shout out the YouTube.
Yeah, all of our 20 subscribers. I did look at a couple of the videos have like 60 views. Like
Shoot.
So I was like,
hey, if you want to watch our faces and like us reacting to each other, you could watch it on YouTube. It's just a whole new experience, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
it really
my gosh.
bumps the podcasting game up.
Yeah.
That was a lot of the notes that I took when we went to that convention.
Oh, yeah?
We're all about how, like, the facial expressions, like, videos say 1,000 words. That's what the old saying is. You know?
I think that's right.
And we also probably say at least 1,000 words in 40 minutes of talking, so. It probably balances out.
Yeah.
You get about 2,000 words per
episode. I was
episode.
just thinking about during the seminar when they were talking about staying on topic and like staying focused, like don't just like randomly go off. And I was like, you know what, we do that.
Yeah, we stay pretty. What? You want to talk about Star Wars?
Yeah. So what's your favorite character? Oh wait, we saw Star Wars in one of the months. I forget which one.
Solo would have been May, I think.
That was a good one.
That was a good
that
one.
movie.
Yeah.
I always like going to Star Wars movies because of the new ones, because then we just go with like a big group.
Oh, heck yeah.
Go to the movie that premiere night, and then go to IHOP till like
we end up
3
talking
a.m.
about Star Wars
it's fun.
so much. It's so
I'm
great.
excited for episode 9.
And then we run into old drunk moms that hit on our friends.
Yeah, that was a unique experience. Probably a story for another time. Or we can tell it now, actually. Let's tell it now. This is after Solo. We went to IHOP.
2 in the morning, right?
Yeah, it was 2, 3 in the morning. And we were still at Trinity. No, we had just graduated.
Yeah.
And some moms from, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But they somehow knew someone vaguely.
Exactly.
And then, they started.
Or somebody had a sweatshirt on or something.
Yeah, I don't even know. But I was sitting at the other end of the table.
Yeah.
It's like, and
I was
sitting
sitting
huge
down next
table.
to him. Yeah.
And then they started
just
flirting
talking to us
and talking like too much.
Way too much.
And like loudly.
Yes.
And we were like, what's up?
Yeah, what's good?
What's good?
What's good?
But no, they started flirting like low key.
Especially with Hillard.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
And Hillard was so uncomfortable.
Like a 40-year-old mom.
Well, yeah, it was just like, why? Please stop.
It reminded me of 4 Christmases, which we all watched last night.
Yes.
With the old ladies, and especially the grandma are all hitting on Vince Vaughn. That was hilarious.
Yeah, Christmas is a good time, but watching 4 Christmases, that's a favorite Christmas movie. We watched that with Hillard
such a good movie.
Caleb last night. Good movie.
Highly recommend. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen.
I think so. Anyway.
Well,
we were talking about July.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
well, I think I talked about church camp.
Yep.
But then I was
went
there
to
that
Young Life
week.
Camp, right?
Yeah, I was there that week,
Yep.
and then we pulled an all-nighter the last night, and then and we didn't get sleep the other nights either.
Of course not.
And so I pulled an all-nighter that night, and then I went home, slept for like 5 hours, and then went to Capernaum camp that week, and on an 18-hour bus ride to Georgia.
Crazy. Oh my
And
gosh.
I loved my buddy Isaac. He would wake me up every 3 months to say hi, and I'm like, Isaac, love you,
I
man.
think you've mentioned this before, actually.
Yeah.
How he doesn't
Oh
let you
gosh.
sleep.
He was. I mean, it was adorable,
Yeah.
but it's like Isaac. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
need-
yeah.
No, but that camp was unbelievable. So fun.
Yeah,
So great.
yeah. Love Capernaum.
Yeah. Anyway, that was July. Sorry.
July. How about August? What'd you have?
I think. Oh yeah, I just wrote the podcast because I think
Yeah.
that was when we started, right?
We did, yeah. Yeah.
I think part of that too was like, Hillard and Caleb and like pretty much every friend. I mean, Ben and like all of them like
Yeah.
left for college,
Right.
and so like, but you hadn't left
Right,
yet,
right.
and so we spent just so much time together, like doing the podcast, but also
Yeah,
just hanging
yeah.
out, and that was
really awesome.
yeah, just like good to spend that last like month.
Before starting
Yeah.
like a new chapter of life.
Yeah, it was. Now that I'm thinking, that's kind of a weird parallel because like in middle school, like we spent all of our time
know,
with
I
Jesse
know.
and me, and then
I know.
like right before you left, it was like we just hung out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I
almost
remember
every day.
at
Just
the
like,
end of middle school, we had our graduation thing or whatever.
I forgot about
Do you
that.
remember when we walked through the hallways
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it was dark?
Yeah,
That was the most cinematic moment I've ever
that
lived in my life.
that could have been High School
Exactly.
Musical 3.
Like exactly. It like we were walking through the empty dark
we were, for
hallways.
some
of the
reason,
school.
no one else was
No,
there.
it was
like,
strange.
We were the only ones
Yeah,
there. I don't know
yeah,
why we
yeah.
were left there.
It was. I remember feeling like I was in a movie.
Well,
it was really
sorry,
bizarre.
we weren't just like reminiscing about middle school. It was because we were both splitting. Like he was going to Trinity, that's where they ended at that point.
Yeah.
So it was like we were both like, "Oh, this is sad,
I know.
man." But
You're
hey,
in the fields, bro.
look at us now. Anyway, that was my August thing. What was your August thing?
For August, I had hiking and the podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah. I had hiking because me and my 3 brothers,
Oh yeah.
and I went to
Yes.
Colorado, and we hiked 14ers, which was so great.
Yeah, that's
just,
awesome.
Just bro time, you know, straight chilling.
Sick. What was your September?
September, I just had starting college. It was, you know, going to a new place, starting a new part of life. There's always like anytime you have a big change, there's like a year. It takes like a year to fully adjust. And at the beginning, it's like really romantic. Like you just love everything.
What's good, y'all?
What?
Trying to get romantic?
Welcome to the romance hour.
Romance hour. What's your favorite place to go on a date?
Ice
Burger
skating.
King.
Oh,
Oh, thought we were gonna at the same time.
same. I love Burger King.
I don't think I've ever.
I've been there maybe once in my entire
Yeah,
life.
it's not my favorite.
No, I don't understand how it's still in business.
Yeah,
What was I saying?
I think you're talking about you were.
Oh, yeah.
romancing.
Yeah,
someone.
yeah. Definitely like the starting of college was like everything was awesome. Everything was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was new. And it took like a couple weeks for that to kind of fade out and things to.
I'm glad they did. So like it wasn't good anymore.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What was at my door?
We have another interruption here.
Should we take a pause real quick?
We'll take another 15,
Classic.
20-minute break. Be right back. All right, guys, we are back. Sorry again about that break. Calvin, let's hear how your September was.
I just think it's funny how professional we are.
Yes.
It's weird that we have a doorbell in our studio.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because we don't want people to just be able to walk into the studio.
That's right. Yeah, we should probably get a lock or something.
Yeah, we definitely should.
September. I moved out and moved into the house that I currently reside in with my 2 roommates, Dallas and Jordan. If people who listen know who Dallas and Jordan are, exquisite. Is the only word I can describe.
people.
But
Yes.
no, it's good. Moving out, learning a lot of things about how to live without your parents' help.
Definitely.
Which you can't even really describe a lot of the things that you just learn. But like you just like, I don't know. There's just like a stuff that I wouldn't think of, and I'm like, I have to learn how to do that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It still is a lot of fun. I guess I still live with them.
No, it was. It's
It was.
awful
It
now.
was terrible now. I want to move out every day. It's like, ugh.
Okay.
No,
How about
okay, it's
October?
great. I said
Being a spooky boy, probably
yeah,
first and
spooky
foremost.
boy. No, I said the Halloween party that actually Dallas and Jordan and I threw.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of fun. We had like, oh gosh, it was crazy. It was like probably 30 kids with special needs came over, and then there was like 15 other people there, and it was just crazy wild, just like so much excitement and noise and good laughs, and it was fun. Awesome. It was a lot of fun. We'd had these piñatas set up in the garage. I didn't think about this before I did it, but we bought piñatas or whatever. Yeah. But it was on, like, you know how you have the garage door and it opens on like those
tracks.
We put them on those, and I was like, man, this is such a bad idea. Like, because someone could just drill that and like, use the garage door. Or
someone would open or something, the rope would get caught in it.
Yeah, it was just like not the best. And then the first time someone swung a bat, they threw the bat and like swung and like let go.
Yep.
And it missed my shin by like maybe an inch, and I would have been out for the count. But also we bought this fog machine, and so we're gonna like have the fog machine with like a disco ball in the garage.
Do you still have that fog machine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gotta find out a way to use that.
Probably should use it right now.
I mean, I'm game. Most of our audience is on YouTube, so it's worth it.
Yeah, right. What's up, guys? If you are watching right now, no, but we had the garage door closed, and then we did the fog machine, and I did not think it was going to be that good because they like just bought some random thing from Walmart.
Yeah.
It's filled up the garage so quickly, I couldn't even like reach the garage door before.
That's a dope hot box.
I was like, yeah, dude, it's sick. Like the vapor from that. Oh, so dope. No, it was fun though.
That's cool.
It was good times. What was your Halloween?
My October.
Halloween. I'm trying to say October.
Well, my one of my highlights was I got slapped in the face by a fish.
Dope.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Anyway, this was November. I'm just kidding. You can talk about that.
Have I told you about that?
No.
So there's this big thing in St. Andrews called Raisin Weekend.
Raising Cane's? Yeah, that's a good fast food place here.
Dude, we're going to that in Denver.
Is
There's
it
one
good?
in Denver. Yeah.
I've never actually been
there.
It's good.
It's good.
How does it compare to Slim's and?
It's like higher quality chicken.
Okay.
And it's
there's
not
so
like,
many.
But
yeah,
it's really good.
I went to when I was in Texas. There's a place called like Zaxby's or something.
Zaxby's is pretty solid.
I thought Zaxby's is good, but like Slim's, Chicken Max, Zaxby's.
Chicken Max sucks.
Really? I like
don't
Chicken
like
Max.
I
I
honestly
thought that it was like almost better than chicken.
Really?
Slim Chicken.
I've kind of moved on from Slim Chickens a little bit.
I like Slim Chickens a lot. I never go there. There's a thing. So now that I like every once in a while that I go there, I actually really enjoy it.
It's good, yeah. But
anyway, you got slapped in the face.
What were we talking about? Fish. I got slapped in the face with fish. I won't go into all the details of Raisin Weekend, but it's just you have academic families. So like an older student adopts you into their family. You have brothers and sisters, and you do all these traditions. They get to like basically. Depending on your family,
like the UK's version of fraternities.
Kind of, yeah. So like for this one day,
no,
it kind of is. Kind of like through this one day, they can make you do whatever essentially, and depending on your family, like is how crazy it gets.
So it's like
there's like some families are like really binge drinky, some are like.
It's like some families like. They control certain parts of like the economy and like how people operate their businesses.
And like the neighborhood, it's usually broken into different sections.
Right? And they kind of like they own certain things and have certain businesses. All have these
weird accents where like, hey, you talking to me?
Yeah,
you talking
so
to me?
Different, they kind of have like different cultural backgrounds, and they kind of stick into those.
Right.
They control certain parts of the area,
and they influence business owners. So like they're like, hey, we can give you protection if you give us a little bit of money.
Yeah,
and we also need you to like. Wash this money for us, kind of like a laundry service for money.
Yeah, and so like they made like a movie out of it, 2 or 3 movies, and then
they're really just good fellas, in all honesty.
Yeah. And didn't you say something about your godfather was coming to town?
Well, I said my grandfather was coming, but you thought I said my godfather. Yeah.
Anyway, so you got slapped in the face.
I got slapped in the face with a fish, which was really great. I also kissed the fish. If you follow our Instagram, you saw that.
Remember when I kissed a goat? Did we talk about that already on the podcast?
Maybe.
I just
We've
bring
both
it up.
kissed animals now.
What's good, y'all?
My other thing in October was Lauren and I went to Inverness, which is in the north of Scotland, which I've already talked about a little bit. But that was a fantastic trip. Just the Highlands are beautiful, and got to hike around and have a week off from school, so that was great.
Dope.
Yeah.
What about November?
November wasn't. It was kind of an adjustment month. Like I've been away from home the longest I'd ever been at that point, so it was really great when my mom and John came to visit for like 5 or 6 days. So that
Shout
was really
out,
awesome.
Mom.
Yeah.
Not my mom, but for this.
Actually, you know what?
thing.
Shout out Calvin's mom as well.
Yeah, not for this particular thing, but also in general.
Yeah,
Just shout out.
And also, I got to go down to the south of England to visit our past guest, Jake Edwards, and his dad, Chad, who are great friends, and that was fun.
Cool.
Yeah. How about you, November?
I had memorized it, and So actually, weirdly, was election day.
Really?
Yeah, which I didn't think I would care about.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot to. I mean, it was the first time I ever voted, which was cool.
That's cool.
And it was like March Madness for me. I was like, I just want to pick whoever's gonna win because I want to like make sure I get it right. So I was pretty much perfect, which is cool. That was the best part about it, I think, because I put a bunch of money on it too. I was gambling about who would win. And not like donating to their campaign, but like underground stuff where I was like helping people
like that family thing we were talking about.
Yeah,
right?
it was more like that family thing where
like some of the politicians were attached to the different families.
Yeah, which was really it was just good to see that like that family.
The community aspect. Yeah. Really cool.
Yeah,
really
just
cool.
it's good to see people really embrace the American spirit of like family time.
Definitely.
Yeah. And what was December for you?
December was still.
What's up?
I'm gonna just compose myself a little bit. Sorry. Yeah. I'm acting like a bit of a soprano out there, but I need to compose myself. December was definitely
we've departed a little bit from what we're doing here.
Departed. Yeah. What can you do? December was my highlight. Was definitely coming home. Far and away, hands down, far and away. It was great. Yeah, and I'm very excited for Christmas, which is tomorrow.
It's
actually tomorrow.
It's like Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday right now, but we're releasing this on Christmas Eve. Yeah. Christmas Eve. Cool. Mm-hmm. Mine
How about you?
Was probably getting a C in online theater at WSU. Go Shocks. I think that was definitely the highlight. Nation. I think I'm just so focused on podcasting that it was hard for me to really dedicate myself.
Priorities.
It's like just such an entertainer and an influencer.
And we get such revenue from this.
Yeah, so much coming in. It's like hard to balance work and
you know what I was thinking about today was that in 40 years, like these podcasts are still going to be up, and like our kids can like listen to them.
God, they're going to think we're so sick.
So dope. Like they're going to be like, oh, I hope to be like my dad.
So dude, my dad was so sick. Dude, when my dad was talking about just like pooping his pants at my other dad's house.
Those old crappy animated movies called Star Wars.
Okay, son.
They're not. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna take. About to get a Whippin' Boy 2030 edition. It's a high five. Don't do that again. High five. Discipline. Anyway, besides that, I think just everyone being back from college. And, I mean, they're kind of just recently everyone's gotten back. But, just hanging out. And I mean, part of it.
The whole squad could, as you might say, have gone up. And that was on the day before Wednesday, right? So what was that?
Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna give them the ability to say
I had a few things that I wrote down that I wanted. We're running short on time, but Lauren noticed this on the airplane on the way back. Airplane movies under the classic. There's like they always have like genres categories, and there's like a classics section. And under the classics was Forrest Gump, which.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
That's definitely a classic.
Right next to Spy Kids.
Yes. 1 through 4 or just selection?
I'm sure 1 through 4.
Have you seen seeing Spy Kids 4D in theaters? Oh, dude, you could scratch your ticket and they would have a smell that would interact with the movie. Oh my gosh. Wow. Plus it's 3D.
Plus your seat like moves like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it was like I was in the movie. And I just gotta say thank you to the creators of Spy Kids. They actually sponsored this episode. Good thing you brought that up.
Yep. Well, we are both Spy boys, so.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to talk about was something that I think is hilarious, and that I've noticed that I've done a little bit recently, is telling the punchline of memes without showing people the meme. Because the entirety of the joke is wrapped up in the fact that it is a picture, right? So if you take the picture away, it makes no sense. and you shouldn't expect
It's like
people
when
to
you
laugh. Like I don't know
explain
why I
jokes.
do that. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I just thought that's hilarious. But
Yeah, I think people will think that's really funny. I'm sure.
I know. Well, I've gotten a lot of positive feedback when I've done it recently. But.
Sam, would you turn off the mic for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Turn it off.
Gotcha. It's off.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know I just was thinking about this. I didn't want to forget. You were saying that you had that really bad rash. It was really red and swollen. Where was it again? It was on your lower.
It was on my lymph nodes.
I thought you said. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, do you need
Well,
that?
it's spread from my lymph nodes.
Do you need that ointment for that swollen?
Well, what kind of ointment do you have?
Oh, I have anti-itch.
Antifungal?
I do have antifungal. I have a
Okay.
ton of antifungal.
Really?
I got
Okay,
that
okay.
when my dog died. People instead of bringing casseroles would bring antifungal cream.
That's helpful. That's applicable. Like I don't need a casserole. I can buy one. I like that.
Yeah.
Now when you put the antifungal cream on yourself, do you make sure to like get it and then but you don't go back to the tube, because if you go back to the tube after you already put it on the rash,
That's why I have so many fungal rashes everywhere.
are you getting it back on the tube?
Yeah.
See, that's your problem,
Yeah.
man. That's your problem. So I don't want any of your antifungal
Okay,
cream.
well, yeah, but anyway, so how is that rash doing?
It's okay. I mean, coming home, the weather here is so different that it's spread
immediately,
everywhere.
yeah.
Everywhere that you can't see, like from here up all the way down. It's just like
And you're wearing
crawling.
jeans today, so
Yeah,
presumably and your socks as well. So
that's why I wore these socks. So.
yeah, wow,
Oh yeah, but I appreciate you asking.
yeah.
It is starting to peel and dry out.
And it wasn't.
So people are like, "Oh, do you have dandruff? Do you need hair for men?
Yeah,
What's that
no,
one
but-
shampoo?" But
yeah.
no, I don't. It's my.
And weren't you
skin
saying
rash.
it was oozing a lot of pus and
I'm-
blood?
So sorry.
No, the mic's off. The mic's off.
But the recording's not.
No, we turned the recording off.
They're reading our lips. I'm sorry.
They're reading our lips. You can probably turn the mic back on.
Okay, I'll turn it
then,
back on. Yeah.
do the fancy.
Click. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry for that break again.
Yeah, sorry for the break.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're jumping to our next sponsor for the episode, antifungal cream.
Oh, what makes you think of that?
I don't have any rashes or fungi growing on me, but they reached out to me and they were like,
That's
our
awesome.
product's not doing too hot. We know you guys are popping off right now. We'd love
Yeah.
if you would throw us a quick shout out. Here's a solid $500,000.
Awesome.
So I just invested all of that immediately into the stock market, which is down at the moment. There's a tip: buy low, sell high. It's not. I mean, that's most people don't really know that, but
Yeah, well, thank
I
you.
like to
We should do
live my life by that
an
code.
entire episode dedicated to financial advice.
I think so. I mean, we both have a lot of
Or
experience.
we should do a
in that
whole
world.
other podcast.
Yeah. I still have all my notes from what was that one class called that we took in high school? Personal finance. Yeah.
Philosophy, yeah.
Personal philosophy in finance.
Yeah, personal philosophy.
Is
and
money
finance.
real? What do you think?
Oh my gosh. Well, only if you perceive it as real.
Ah.
So I personally perceive myself as a billionaire.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm. How is it being delusional?
Well, the credit card companies don't care until the end of
okay.
the month.
Okay.
But
what do you do
I
at the end
tell
of the month?
them I perceive that I'm not in debt.
Yeah.
And they can't deny that because
Right.
I'm speaking
Right.
to how I perceive things.
Right.
And so, yeah, there's really no problem.
Yeah.
I foresee.
Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of live differently. I also use credit cards a lot, but I use my parents' credit cards, and my mom's always like,
Perfect.
Stop charging our credit card. You're
That's so
going
selfish
to
of her.
bankrupt our entire
Yeah.
family. I'm like, shut up, Mom. I got to buy my Gucci flip-flops. And that's just usually how that goes, and she doesn't say anything else. 'cause
Yeah, that's good.
I can walk all over my
then you're like,
parents.
well, I'm gonna go to Scotland
because my
if you
parents
don't
want to
buy
be
me
my
that.
best friend instead of my parents. So
Yeah, good.
like,
Like, I'm going to go to Scotland if you don't buy me these Gucci
exactly.
headbands.
I'm gonna buy myself a yacht, Mom, and sail there. Because they were like, I'm not gonna pay for your
Yeah.
plane tickets anymore. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you buy the yacht, then
yeah, then I can just sail there myself.
gas money, though, is so expensive for
And
yachts
yacht
nowadays.
yacht classes because I don't know how
Oh,
to
yeah.
sail. But
Yeah. Well, then you could join a club.
or I could hire somebody to do it for me
Well, that's easier,
with my parents'
yeah.
credit card. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, so that was the highlights of 2018.
2018 highlights. What do you? Okay. What are you looking forward for Christmas? Next couple days.
The podcast ski trip will be fun. Yeah, for the
Up to the
convention.
convention,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're skiing to the convention.
Right.
Yeah.
It's only accessible by cross country skiing.
Yeah.
Because it's only for the elite podcasters. Because
Yeah.
the elitist of podcasters are also in tip top physical shape, which, as you can see,
Yeah, you could tell.
As you can see, tip top physical appearance. I've been to the gym recently.
Yeah, I have not. So.
I have not.
Yeah,
that was a lie.
I was lying too.
No.
Well, 2019, things I'm excited for. Summer, school to be done. I'm excited for. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm excited for 2019.
Here's a question.
Episode 9. Star Wars Episode 9. Coming out 2019, baby. December 19th, I think. Yeah. Don't think I'm not prepared. Ready
Don't
for the
sleep
trailer.
on that, boys.
I cannot wait. I think about it every day.
Question. Will you sleep at your parents' house for Christmas?
Christmas Eve, I think I'm going over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you going to sleep on Christmas Eve? You can stay here. I won't be here, but you can stay here if you like.
That'd be great because I kind of had a falling out with my family.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Is that about the credit card stuff? You turn the mic off real quick in the camera. We'll turn it off. What were you saying?
Cover your face.
What were you saying was the problem?
The problem is that our dog got a cone on his head because he scratched his cornea, and that's actually a true story because this is all a true story.
Bummer.
And I made fun of him way too much.
Yeah.
And they were finally just like, get out. So make sure you cover your mouth.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's pretty much how most family arguments go.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, stupid conehead dog. And they're like, get out. So I was like, fine, I'm taking your credit card. They're like, you better not. And I did. So
cool.
Yeah.
You want to get lunch on them?
You want to go to the mall? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, you can probably turn the mic back on.
All right. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. What are you excited for 2019?
2019? Oh, I don't know. Summer. Yeah. I'm excited for summer. Yeah, I'd say I'm excited for summer.
We should probably wrap it up.
We're running out of material.
We went longer than we needed to. I know. Keep going.
Dude, one of our episodes I was listening, and it didn't do the ending thing that we always do. It wasn't there. The audio cut it out or something.
It was like the other friggin' day when the audio cut out for 20 minutes on one episode.
We had to redo an episode. That's how much we love you guys.
Yeah, it was annoying.
There I am saying I love our audience again. I haven't really thought through that. Do I love our audience?
What is love?
Do you deserve my love? Do I?
They don't buy our freaking merch, so no, they don't deserve our love. If you're listening, buy the merch.
I guess this doesn't work. We're just
looking
at the camera right now.
You guys should watch on YouTube.
Yeah, you really should.
It makes so much more sense, especially now that we're together.
Plus Calvin, and Calvin puts a lot of work into editing those together. So.
Yeah, he does. So maybe by the merch.
He also gets them up on time, which is nice.
Sorry, I've been uploading 6 this week because I was so far behind, but I promise you, I'm gonna be on time. Classic. I think just the payoff was not worth it because people weren't watching him. But now that we're I didn't post, and we're just getting a bunch of subscribers and people are watching him, I'm like, okay, I need to try.
Yeah. Plus, I think if we have some potential guests on the next couple episodes, then watching would be also
watching.
A good thing.
I think watching it's not the future, but it's a lot of fun because you can see our faces and stuff. Yeah. But hey, I won't tell you what to do. But
you know what we should do? We should go back to the first 6 episodes and
just
mimic everything or mime it all.
that sounds like something like a farce TV show would do. Just get it so wrong too, though. If we had any actual time or money to dedicate to that talent, yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Thank you, guys. Good one.
First one back together. Thanks for listening.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for
Happy
watching.
holidays. Thank you guys.
Also, what is Kwanzaa? I'm sorry.
No, I don't understand either.
I just wanted to throw that question out. If you know what Kwanzaa is, please DM us on our Instagram.
Such a white person thing to ask.
Yeah, I know it is. I could Google it, but I'd rather hear people's responses.
Yeah.
So
anyway, guys, thanks so much.
We appreciate it.
How do you turn this thing off?
With the Chipotle.